You won't forget, inshallah. Allah will make it easy on us and we will always remember it. So, brothers and sisters, yabi'u. Now, what kind of a verb is this? What kind of a bab is this? Bab daraba. Daraba yadribu. This is bab daraba. Okay? And then, originally, it is, this is the root. You will say, yi. This is what it is. Daraba yad ribu. Yad ribu. So, originally ba'a is yab yi'u. But then, we don't say that. Here the vowel signs change. Kasra comes here and sukoon comes here. No pronouns. Yabi'u. So, to me, it's good enough at this stage. Ba'a yabi'u. And this tells me that it is bab daraba. Ba'a yabi'u. Fine, brother and sister. Conjugate. Ba'a, ba'a, ba'u, ba'at, ba'ata, and now bi'na. Why B? Why the fa kalima got B? Because the rule is that if it is bab nasara, then it gets dhamma, otherwise kasra. Are you with me? Otherwise kasra. That's all. Simple rules. But let me write down properly. What is this all called? Ajwaf. These verbs are called ajwaf. What is ajwaf? The ain kalima is weak. It is hollow. And if you want to remember, hollow words, brothers and sisters, पेट खाली है, कुछ भी नहीं है. Okay? Fine. Here we are. Ba, a. Now I am putting hunna, sukoon. Hunna, noon has come, the lam kalima must get a sukoon. I put a sukoon here. But then I already have a sukoon here. I cannot have two sukoons. One has to be dropped. The weak letter has to be dropped. The weak letter happens to be ya. Fine. Now, again, the fa kalima also changes. Because it is not bab nasara, it will become kasra. Bi'ana. So how will you say I sold? Bi'atu. You sold. Bi'ata. You sold. Bi'ati. That's all. We sold. Bi'ana. Got the idea, inshallah. So I will write now. Bi'ana. How will I describe? Fi'lu madin mabniun ala sukun. And noon is the file. You got the idea? Inshallah. So again, to come back, we are only doing bab nasara, in which the fa kalima will get dhamma and ain kalima will get dropped at hunna. At hunna, ain kalima will get dropped. Okay, brothers and sisters. So again we do one more time. Kala, kala, kalu, kalat, kalata, kulna, kulta, kultuma, kultum, kulti, kultuma, kultunna, kultu, kulna. Fine. No difficulty. You can do it. Inshallah, you will become expert, inshallah. Okay, let's try to do the mudari. Qala yakulu. It will be fun to do mudari also. And this will prove to us that the Arabic words are very beautiful. They are enjoyable. They are fascinating. Okay, yakulu. Yakulu, yakulani, yakuluna, takulu, takulani. Now, yakulna, same thing happened. Lam kalima got a sukoon because of nunu niswa. Are you with me? Lam kalima got a sukun, then I have to drop the vav. Two sukuns came, iltiqai sakinaini, meeting of two sukuns, and if one of the sukun is on a weak letter, that weak letter has to be dropped. Can you imagine how the language was evolved thousands of years ago? Brothers and sisters, it's a miracle. All languages, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Quran, every language is a miracle of Allah. It's a miracle, sign of Allah's miracle that Allah bestowed on His creation. Brother and sister, one more time. Yakulu, yakulani, yakuluna, takulu, takulani, yakulna. Then anta, takulu, takulani, takuluna, takulina, takulani, takulna, akulu, nakulu. But if I say kala yakulu, it's very easy. Yakulu, okay, 5 in your pocket. Yakulu, takulu, takulu, akulu, nakulu. So it's very easy. Same way now, kama. Also bab, nasara. What will you say? Kama, kama, kamu, kamat, kamata, kumna, kumta, kumtuma, kumtum, kumti, kumtuma, kumtunna, kumtu, kumna. Are you with me? Mudariya, let's do it. Kama, yakumu. Ready? Yakumu, yakumani, yakumuna, takumu, takumani, yakumna, yakumna, yakumna. Anta, takumu, takumani, takumuna, takumina, takumani, takumna, akumu, nakumu. If I say kama, yakumu, 5 in your pocket, yakumu, takumu, takumu, akumu, nakumu. Very easy, brothers and sisters. Now, zara. Kala, he said. Kama, he stood. And zara, he visited. Okay, brothers and sisters? So, what is the... Now, we come to zara. Also, before you conjugate, you got to figure out, is it bab nasara or not? Because that will determine whether we give at hunna, the fa kalima, dhamma or kasra. No fatah. There is no fatah. There is no fatah. We are only doing ajwaf. Okay. Brothers and sisters, look at it carefully. Zara, zara, zara yazuru. Very good. Zara yazuru, brother. Zara yazuru. Very good. Zara, zara, zaru, zarat, zarata, zurna, zurta, zurtuma, zurtum, zurti, zurtuma, zurtunna, zurtu, zurna. Are you with me? Say, zara, yazuru. Yazuru, 5 in your pocket. Yazuru, tazuru, tazuru, azuru, nazuru. Fine, brother, we conjugate now. Yazuru, yazurani, yazuruna, tazuru, tazurani, yazurna. Hunna, yazurna. Anta, tazuru, tazurani, tazuruna, anti, tazurina, tazurani, antunna, tazurna, ana, azuru, nahnu, nazuru. Alhamdulillah. See, it's not difficult. Inshallah, you are going to enjoy it. But every verb in the Quran will be within your reach, inshallah. You will understand. Meaning, you will have to look through the dictionaries. But at least the construction part of the verb, you will understand what it is, inshallah. So here, this is what? This is ajwaf. This is ajwaf, okay? And Dr. Abdarim has said here, Ta'amal ma yali, Hamidun qala, Anta kulta, Ana kultu, Nahnu kulna, Anti, Antum, Antum kultum, Antum kultum. That's the idea. Hum qalu, Huwa qala, Hiya qalat, Hunna kulna. We got to understand, inshallah, everything. Antunna kultunna. Kultunna. Very good. Very good. Now, brother Hamid. Hamidun kama, anta kumta, ana kumtu, nahnu, kumna. Ready, brothers and sisters? So, anti, kunti. Antum, kuntum. Antunna, kuntumna. Hum, kamu. Okay? Huwa, kama. Hiya, kamat. And hunna, kumna. Very good. Now we come to zara. Zara, yazuru. Brother, ready? Zara, zara, zaru, zarat, zarata, zurna, zurta, zurtuma, zurtum. Zurti, zurtuma, zurtunna, zurtu, zurna. Alhaakum. Alhaakumut takasuru. Hatta. Here is zurtum, brother. What is zurtum? Fi'l and fa'il. Where is maf'ulun bihi? Makabira. There is a fatha there. So it is maf'ulun bihi. Hatta zurtumul makabira. So here is our verse of the Quran. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Hamidun zara. Anta zurta. Ana zurtu. Nahnu zurna. Anti zurti. Antum zurtum. Antunna zurtum. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huwa zara. Hum zaru. Hiya zarat. And then hunna zurna. Inshallah, we will do proceed further in a minute, inshallah. It becomes more complex. But I always say, the more complex the verb gets, the more interesting it becomes, inshallah. So, al-kalimatul jadidatu. Istiqbalun. Istiqbalun. Istiqbalun, brother, welcoming or receiving somebody. Ra'isun is president. And what is the plural? Ru'asa'u. Ru'asa'u. Fine. Farkun is the difference. Jama is furukun. Okay. Misalun. Misalun. Amsilatun. Mahlan. Give me some time. Take it easy. Yeah, that will be the right translation. Mahlan. Take it easy. Kismun. Brother? Kinds or sort. Aksamun. Very good. Ad-dammatu. Damma. Al-fatahtu. And al-kasratu. Hadara yahduru. He attended. Istarih, this is fi'l amr from form 10. We haven't done it, but we'll do it inshallah. Take rest. Ata yati. Now this is our naqis verb. And you will find it changes in a different way. But inshallah we'll learn. Ata yati, he came. Brothers and sisters. Now we come to lesson 22. This is very, very easy. Halatul mudari as-salasu. Mudariya has three conditions or moods. Brothers and sisters. Al-mudariyu marfu, al-mudariyu mansub, and al-mudariyu majzum. Fi'lu madin, fi'lu amrin, mabniyani, mabniyani. Fi'lu madin, fi'lu amrin, mabniyani, mabniyani. Fi'lun mudari'un is mu'rabun. Mu'rabun means it declines. Mu'rabun, remember this. Fi'lun mudari'un is mu'rabun. It has three kinds of mood. What are they? It can be marfu, it can be mansub, it can be majzoom, but never majroor. Fi'lu madin, fi'lu amrin, mabniyani, mabniyani. فعل ماض فعل أمر مبنيان فعل مضارع is معرب. It has three kinds of mood. فعل مضارع is معرب. It has three kinds of mood. It can be marfu, it can be mansub, it can be majzoom, but never majroor. It can be marfu, it can be mansub, it can be majzoom, but never majroor. Inshallah, you'll remember it. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Hamidun yazhabu. Yazhabu fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bid-damma. Now you see, 5 in your pocket, you will see the vowel sign. Yazhabu, tazhabu, azhabu, nazhabu, you will see the sign. And then our other kind is noon aata hai, noon jata hai, and then the third one is mabni. Hamidun yazhabu. We have then at-tullabu yazhabuna. Marfu'un bi فعل مضارع مرفوع بثبوت نون. آمنة تذهب فعل مضارع مرفوع بضمة. الطالبات يذهبن. See, it is all marfu. How will you say now يذهبن? فعل مضارع مبني على سكون في محل رفع. في محل رفع. Very good. أنت تذهب. You see Dhamma there, Antum, you see Noon there, Anti, Tazhabina, Fi'lun Mudariun, Marfun bi Thubuti Noon, Fa'il Ya. Antunna, come on brother. Why don't you put one thing there? Yazhabna and Tazhabna, put either highlight it or put with a red pen or colored pen some kind of a star or something. So that, these are mabni. And how will you describe them? In all these three columns. Okay. So, antunna tazhabna. How will you describe tazhabna? Fi'lun mudari'un mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli raf'in. MashaAllah. Ana azhabu, nahnu nazhabu. Fine. Now we come to al-mudari'a mansub. Lan yadhhabah. So there is a fatah there. 5 in your pocket. Yazhaba, tazhaba, azhaba, nazhaba. We see fatah there and it is mansub. Okay. Now brothers and sisters, we have here lan yazhabu. What happened? The noon got dropped. Brothers and sisters, the noon got dropped. Fi'lun mudari'un mansubun. Why do I say mansubun? Because lan is there, which tells me the fi'l is mansub. Bihadfi noon. And all the files are there. Okay. 5 in your pocket, the files are mustatir. 5 in your pocket, the files are mustatir. Okay. Fine. Lan tazhaba, file mustatir. You can see. Now, brothers and sisters, lan yazhabna. Now, what is yazhabna here? Fi'lun mudari'un mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli nasbin. Because of lan. Fine. Lan tazhaba, lan tazhabu. Now I'm going quickly. Lan tazhabi, noon is dropped. Again, lan tazhabna, fi'lun mudari'un mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli nasbin. Lan azhaba, lan nazhab. Now we come to lam yazhab. Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun bi sukun. So if it is yazhab, then the same thing will happen to tazhab, azhab, nazhab. 5 in your pocket. And if it is noon aata hai, noon jata hai, which in technically it is called af'alul khamsa. Af'alul khamsa, in which the presence of noon is the sign that it is marfu. The absence of noon is the sign that it is either mansub or majzum. Because of lam, we will say it's majzum. It's so now yazhabna mabni Fi'lun mudari'un mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli jazmin. Now this is very easy. Shall I still go on? I think you understand. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? It's all same, brother. Inshallah. Now comes another nice lesson, brothers and sisters. Ad-darsu thalithu wa ishrun. Lesson number 23. What is the importance of this lesson? It deals with sound masculine plural. Sound masculine plurals. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Also, we are going to learn other numbers. I must remind you, we did little grouping. Number 1 and 2, they are not manut. Number 3 to 10, mudaf ilayh. And then 11 and 12, they also match. And then 13 to 19, they are mabni, ala fatah. But then we will say fi mahalli. We'll say fi mahalli if necessary. And then also in that, the adad is opposite of ma'dud. And then we came to ishrun. Brother, ishrun is like jama mudhakkar salim. Are you with me? It is on the same pattern of jama mudhakkar salim. So, then in lesson number 10, we counted only masculine from 21 to 30. And in this lesson, we will count from 21 to 30 for feminine. Let us do that first. Are you with me? Let us do that first. And before anything else, I will also write here a couple of things for you. Brother, mudarri sun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? How do I make into jama? I will add waw and noon. Remember, waw and noon. Mudarri sun. That is why it is called sound plural. Because you did not make any change in its base form. Mudarri sun remained. All you added was waw and noon. And if it is a broken plural, there will be changes in its singular form. For example, kalamun, aklamun. You broke it. You added a and then alif and all that thing. Aklamun. It's not kalamun, kalamuna. No. Aklamun. Okay. Baitun, buyutun. See, you are changing it. But here you are not changing. Mudarisun. Fine, brother. This is the reason it is called sound plurals, Now, mudarisuna, we are so used to seeing fatah, dhamma, kasra at the end to tell us that it is marfu, mansub, and majrur. Here, it's not there. For the time being, ignore the noon. You see waw. Now that waw is the sign that it is marfu. That we have to remember. Brother Hassan? Waw is the sign, if you see waw in the jama mudhakkar salim, sound masculine plural, that is the sign that it is in a nominative case. And then what will be the accusative case? Mudarri. Again, I tell you to ignore the noon for the time being. Mudarrisina. No, this is mansub. What is the sign of its being mansub? Yeah. Remember. But if you understand all these things, book 3 will become easy because these will all be repeated in book 3. In much more detail. What is the majroor? Same. Mudarri sina. It is also majroor. What is the sign of its? Ya. Ya is the sign of it being majroor. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now we go to exercise number 4, brothers and sisters. I want to go to the exercise first before I go to the main lesson. Exercise 4, brothers and sisters. Are you there, everybody? Yes. Now, you see here, Ishrun. Same thing like Mudarisun. Brother Abdul Samad, these are on the pattern of Jama Muzakkar Salim. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Only from 20 to 90. They are on the pattern of Jama Muzakkar Salim. So Ishruna and then Thalathuna, Arbauna, Khamsuna, Sittuna, Sab'una, Thamanuna, Thamanuna, and Tis'una. Are you with me? Now if it is Ishrun, how will I make it Mansub and Majroor? Ishreen. Thalathuna, Thalathin. Arbauna, Arba'in. And Khamsuna, Khamseen. And Sittuna, Sitteen. And Sab'una, Sab'een. Thamanuna, Thamaneen. And Tis'una, Tis'een. Not difficult, brother. Once we have the idea of Jama Muzakkar Salim, how it declines, it's easy. Okay. So this is one thing you should note. Now what is it called? From 20 to 90. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. What is it called? It's called Uqudun. What is it called? Uqudun. Uqudun. Hazihi Uqudun. Do you see at the end of it? Hazihi Uqudun. Now this form is called Uqud. Means when you say Uqud, it is either 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay. Now we go to brothers and sisters. Exercise number 10. What is 21? If the Ma'dud happens to be Mu'annas. No, if the Ma'dud happens to be Mu'annas, the number 21 will start with Ihda. If it is Talibun, then it will start with Wahid. What is here, brother? Ihda and then Waw. Wa Ishruna Talibatan. What is Talibatan, Sister Arifa? Tamiz. Remember? Tamiz. Remember from 11 to 99, the Madud is called Tamiz. And from 3 to 10, it is called But Tamiz. No, that's a joke, brother. It is Mudaf, Mudaf ilayhi. Okay. So, you see, Ihda matches Talibatan. If it was Talibun, then it would have become Wahidun. Wa Ishruna Taliban. In other words, Adad and Ma'dud match each other. They will always match 1 to 11, 12 and 21, 22, 31, 32, 41, 42, 51, 52, you know. In that they will match. Okay. Now, what is the next one, brother and sister? Isnatani wa Ishruna Talibatan. Isnatani. It matches with Talibatan. Make it Talibun. What will you say? Ithnani wa Ishruna Taliban. After that, they have to be opposite. Ishruna will remain Ishruna, whether it is Muannas or Muzakkar. Salasuna, it will not change. The only change will come in the first number. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? If it is Talibatan, then the first number will become Muzakkar. If it is Taliban, then the first number will become Muannas. Here we have 23. How do you say 23 female students? Salasun wa Ishruna Talibatan. Now remember, talibatan is tamiz. But salasun can become salasan, can become salasin. And ishuruna will become ishurina if there is a need for it. Okay? You know how they change according to their positions in the sentence. Okay, fine. Now if I want to say 23 male students, I want to repeat it so that you have a good understanding. How will you say 23 male students? Salasatun wa ishruna taliban. Got the idea? Here, 24 female students. Arba'un wa ishrun talibatan. Make it 24 male students. Arba'atun wa ishruna taliban. Fine. Now, 25 female students. Khamsun wa ishruna taliban. Make it male students. Khamsatun wa ishruna taliban. Okay. Female students, sittun wa ishruna talibatan. Male students, sittatun wa ishruna taliban. Now here it is samanin. This you must highlight it, brother. Because this is where it's so different from the rest of the numbers. And we are going to study this later on in book 3, why it is like that. Why it is not like the other numbers. We are going to learn it in book 3, brother. Samanin, remember samanin is marfu. Samanin is marfu. Wa ishruna talibatan. Make it now male. Samaniyatun wa ishruna taliban. Fine. This own wa ishruna talibatan, make it into masculine. This atun wa ishruna taliban. That's it, brother. Salasuna talibatan or salasuna taliban. No change. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This was important for us to understand. Okay. Now, we go to the main lesson now. Brother, again I want to tell you, inshallah, one of these days we will do the surah from the Quran, in which all these surah number 33, ayat number 35 probably, in which innal muslimina wal muslimati wal mu'minina wal mu'minati wal muqanitina, all these things are coming together. Brothers and sisters, inshallah we'll do it. So if I say mu'minuna, mu'minina, mu'minina. If I say muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina. If I say sadiquna, sadiqina. If I say qanituna, qanitina, qanitin. If I say sabiruna, sabirina, sabirin. If I say saimuna, saimina, saimin. If I say hafizuna, hafizina, hafizin. If I say zakiruna, zakirina, it's easy. It's easy, inshallah. Keep that in mind. Because now in this lesson, Dr. Abdurrahim is going to teach us how they change in the sentence. The Jama Mudhakkar Salih. Jafar. Ain al Mudarrisuna. Translation. Where are the teachers? The students have come. The teachers are all ghaib. What is the answer? La dakhalul fusula. They did not enter the classroom. So la is harf, brothers and sisters. Harfun nafi. Dakhalu. Failun madin mabniun ala damma. And waw is the fa'il. Al fusula. Mafulun bihi mansubun. Wa la atar, and la again nafi. Fi ghurfatil mudarrisina. You got the idea? Fi ghurfatil mudarrisina. What is wala hum is mubtada. Okay. Fi ghurfatil mudarrisina. How will you translate? And they are not in the teacher's room. We have teacher's room. Fine. So fi harf jar, ghurfati ism majrur wa huwa mudaf, al mudarrisina mudaf ilayhi majrurun bil ya li'annahu jama muzakkar salim. Say this will be saying like we used to say li'annahu muthanna. Now we will say, what will you say, Sister Sumayya? Li'annahu jama muzakkar salim. No big deal, brothers and sisters. We will say marfoon bil waw or mansubun bil ya or majrurun bil ya li'annahu jama muzakkar salim. Because it is jama muzakkar salim, it has got a different signs for marfu, mansub and majrur. We will be doing it. Now again, I must say, it is not necessary to do it now, but I will be saying it so that slowly it will set in your mind. All these things will be said in detail in book 3, inshallah. Adnanu. Azunnu annahum fi ijtima'in. I think they are in ijtima'. They have a meeting or something, okay. Now the question is, Ara'aital mudarrisinal jududa. See? Jududun, jududan, jududin. Fine. Lekin mudarrisuna, mudarrisina, mudarrisina. Ara'aita. Where is the fi'al? Ra'ai. Ra'ai. What is the fa'il? What is mudarrisina? Maf'ulun bihi mansub. See, now it is maf'ulun bihi mansub. So what will you say? Mudarrisina maf'ulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-yaw. Li'annahu jama muzakkar salim. Okay? And if you want to say it in English, that's fine, brother. It's okay. You can say it is because it's a found masculine plural. Jududa. Not. It's not. No. Fine. Jafar. Aja'a mudarrisuna jududun. See now. Jududun. Aja'a mudarrisuna jududun. Brothers and sisters, is harfu istifham. What is ja'a? Fi'lu madin mabniun ala fatah. Where is the fa'il? Mudarrisuna. Fa'ilun marfu'un. Wa alamatu raf'ihi al-waw. Why? Lima? Li'annahu jama muzakkar salim. And what is jududun? Not. Alhamdulillah. Masha. Adnan. Na. Ja'a khamsatu mudarrisina jududin. Can you see now here, brother? 5 new teachers. So khamsatu mudarrisina, from 3 to 10, mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Now, brothers and sisters, again, let us look at little deeply. Okay? Ja'a, fi'lu madin, mabniun ala fatah. Where is the file? Brother Hassan, where is the file? Khamsatu. Only khamsatu. Marfu. Fa'ilun marfuun bidamma. Okay? Wa huwa mudaf. And what is mudarrisina? Mudaf ilayhi. Majrur. Mudaf ilayhi majrur. Wa alamatu jarrihi al-yaw li'annahu jama muzakkar salim. And what is jududin? Not. It matches. Plural, plural. Ra'aitu ahdahum. Ra'aitu ahdahum. What will you say? Translate. I saw one of them. Okay. So ra'ai fi'al, tu fa'il, ahda maf'ulun bihi, wa huwa mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Fi maktabati, in the library, qabla qalilin, little while ago. Ismuhu, his name is Al-Husayn ibn Hassan. Okay, brothers and sisters? Now here also the Hamza of Ibnu is dropped, and there is a rule for that. When to drop it, when not to drop it. We will inshallah learn it soon. Yadkhulu ahdu mudarrisin al-jududi. Translation, brother. One of the new teachers enters. Fine. So yadkhulu is fi'al. Ahdu is your, yadkhulu is fi'l, ahdu is your fa'il. Wa huwa mudaf, and then mudarisina is mudaf ilayhi, and al-jududi is naat. Very good. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban ya ustad. We are going to analyze it in book 3. What does this mean? Not now. Huh? Welcome. In short, welcome ya ustad. Ashkurukum ya ikhwanu. Ashkurukum. Shakara, yashkuru. Yashkuru, tashkuru, tashkuru, ashkuru. Fa'il, mustatir, takdiruhu, ana. Fi'lun mudari'un, marfuun bi dhamma. What is kum? Maf'ulun bihi. When the pronoun joins a verb, it's maf'ulun bihi. Remember, when the pronoun joins a verb, it is always maf'ulun. Ashkurukum ya ikhwanu. Kam taliban fi faslikum haza. Now what is haza here? Naat. Don't say badal. Haza is a naat here. Haza is a naat for fasli. Okay? And it is definitely majroor. Kam taliban fi faslikum. Translation, brother? In your class, this class, okay. Fihi, in it, arba'una taliban. Oh, mashallah. Let's analyze it, brother. Fihi, jar majrur shibu jumla khabar. Where is our mubtada? Arba'una, mubtada, marfuun, wa alamatu raf'ihi, al-waw, li'annahu Jama Mudhakkar Salim. That's the way you will analyze it. And what is Taliban? Tamiz, mashallah. Walakinnani ara khamsatan wa salasina Taliban fakat. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Walakinnani, what is lakinnani? Lakinna min akhwatu inna. So it must have a ism. Where is the ism? Ya mutakallim. Ya mutakallim. Mansub. Fine. And where is the khabar? The rest of the jumla fi'liya is your khabar. So what is the jumla fi'liya? Ara. What is the ara is mudariya. What is madi? Ra'a. What is madi? Ra'a. Inshallah. I'll write down, brother. Ra'a will become yara. Are you with me? If it is yara, 5 in your pocket, yara, tara, ara, nara. Okay, fine. Brothers and sisters. Lakinnani ara, but I see, what do I see? Khamsatan. Now what is khamsatan? Maf'ulun bihi mansubun. Then waw is ataf. And what is thalathina? Ma'tufun ala. Mansubun. Thalathina, mansubun, wa ma'tufun ala khamsatan. And if you say thalathina mansub, then you will say ma'tufun, mansubun, wa alamatu nasbihi al-ya'u li'annahu jama' Mudhakkar Salim. It is on the pattern of Jama Mudhakkar Salim. Taliban. What is fakat? Only, I know that. Brothers and sisters, the word fakat has never been used in Quran. It has never been used in Quran. Fakat consists of 2 words. Fa as a ataf and kat. Okay, it is maf'ul mutlaq. But we are not going to do in detail. That's enough for us. Unless you are doing your MA in Arabic, then you will go in detail. But right now we will leave it. But for your information, it has not come in the Quran. Fakat does not exist in the Quran. Okay. Fine. What is the next one, brothers and sisters? فَأَيْنَ الْآخَرُونَ Brother? آخَرُونَ. And where are the others? Where are the others? هُمْ غَائِبُونَ الْيَوْمَ. Brothers and sisters, هُمْ مُبْتَدَى غَائِبُونَ خَبَرٌ الْيَوْمَ ظَرْفٌ. What is غَائِبُونَ? خَبَرٌ مَرْفُوعٌ وَعَلَامَةُ رَفْعِهِ الْوَاوُ لِأَنَّهُ جَمَعُ مُذَكَّرٌ سَالِمٌ. Very good. أَيَّ كِتَابٍ تَقْرَؤُونَ. Sister Madina, تَقْرَؤُونَ. See, this is a verb. تَقْرَؤُونَ. What is the meaning of تَقْرَؤُونَ? Antum. You are all reading. تَقْرَؤُونَ, brothers and sisters, فعل مضارع مرفوع بثبوت نون and واو is the file. So تقرؤون, Sister Madina, تقرؤون أي كتاب. You are reading which book? So أي becomes مفعول به منصوب, but it comes in the beginning because it starts a sentence. It is ismu istifham, so it has to come in the noun of interrogation. It has to come in the beginning of the sentence. Inshallah, you will remember this. So, ayya mafulun bihi mansubun wa huwa mudaf kitabin mudaf ilayhi, and taqra'una, we just did it. Naqra'u hazal kitab. We are reading this book. Naqra'u fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi damma fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu nahnu. Haza, what is haza? Mafulun bi. And what is kitab? Badal, mashallah. Ismuhu, his name, its name is Qisasun Nabiyina. Inshallah, we will read this also if we get time. We have the book in the store. Liman huwa. When you talk about a book and you say liman huwa, means who's the author. Liman huwa means who is the author. When you talk about book, and see how it is described. Huwa, it is li. Here you used harf jar li. If you say huwa li, means it is written by. It is authored by Fazilati Shaykhi Abil Hasni Nadavi. That is the name, brothers and sisters. And he is from India. Okay.